Welcome back everybody, the Pro Spartan Gamer with Don Bradman Cricket 14, and it's T20 time in Season 3 and the first game is against Glamorgan and we are looking forward to this. Let's crack on with it. Runs are plenty I hope, and hopefully get recognised somewhere with our knocks. Only 20 overs so you can't hang around. Gives us licence to play our natural game, which is obviously having a big old dip of your bread and having a real go at it. Can we produce the goods? Last season we were a bit disappointed in the T20. I think we had 150 late on in the piece, but need to get this average up. Glamorgan are bowling first, so we will be batting first and setting the score here. Got a bit of Snickers stuck in my teeth. I just had a couple munches on a bit of Snickers before I started recording this one. 14, see, average not good enough. Need to get that up. Let's have a look at the field. Straight is an option, through the covers is an option. Time the life off that. Get nothing for it. Like to get off the mark early. Allenby. Yeah, come on. Just take the single. There's only one. We'll keep the strike. Give us an over. Have a look at it. Off and running with Nick Compton. Trez has gone early, which is a shame. Wonder if it's going to be a spinner on. Sometimes is. And it is. Which doesn't help you get a good start. Deep square legs. Mid wicket, not deep mid wicket. No one through there. No one through there. Just the one though. Dealing in singles here to start the innings. Costa's a bit of a wily old dog. Quite difficult to get away. Push, 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 push. Good run in. So that over's turned real bad for Somerset. 2 wickets and 2 balls for Costa. Compton caught at mid-on and then Hildreth bowled first ball. Puts us right back. We're in with Keyswetter and we're 16 for 3. Not what we wanted at all. Ooh, no one out over there. That's so tempting off a bowler like this. It's gone too close to fine leg. Luckily it's 4 runs. We want that to go further over. Don't want it to go so fine as that. Christ. Heart in the mouth time there for a minute. That's better. That's where we want to put it. We've put it a long, long way. It's out of here. Counter attack from Spartan. Allenby's the man to go. Check on the field. Still no one out there. That's gone to fine leg though. Ah, you bastard. Why do we pull that round so much? I hate it when we pull it round and we've gone. Such a big gap over there and we keep pulling it round and we've gone for 13 after hitting a 6 and a 4. We were really going for it then. And it just gets pulled round there when you go for that. Such a massive gap. You look at all that acreage up there and we've picked the fielder out. We knew it was a risk with that man down there. We still went for it. And we've gone cheap first knock in the T20. Disappointing. Let's see if Somerset can win. Don't forget, we did bowl in last year's T20. So is there a chance we might bowl in this year's? Somerset with a real poor score though. And Glamorgan have won it quite easy. Somerset out for less than 100. Never enough in a T20 match that at this level. Disappointing first match. Hopefully it's a wrap of them now though. We don't want no other stuff coming in between. I can't remember how it exactly goes. Hopefully it's lots of T20 matches and we can get into it. It is Gloucester. It's T20 action again. Come on, let's see if we can do better this time. At Taunton again. I remember when we hit a 50 in one innings, we didn't use that L2 button at all, the slog modifier. I just feel at the moment we're probably using it just a little bit too much and that's probably why we're getting out. But it's so tempting when there's acreage and massive gaps to hit it into. It's so tempting not to go for it when you know you can do it, especially in the T20 format. When runs start to come, we are batting first. Hopefully we're in quite early, so we've got time to produce a good knock. We are in very early, might even be the first ball of the innings. In we come then, only the 150 in this T20 format. It's the second ball of the innings. No! Nearly a run out. Facing spin as well. Spin of house go. Could have got one there. There was a run there if you wanted it. Trastoffic has gone early again. Yes, got past the man. Indecision there. Two converged on it. Didn't want to get run out, but we're off and running. Thank God. Good over that for the bowling team. Let's hope it's a bit of pace from the other end. We don't want spinners at both ends. It makes it very difficult. It is. It's Chris Dent. Why are you on? White. No one out over the hitting zone. Already noticed that. Can't get it away earlier. Single clipped off her toes. Nice drive that. Couple. End of the over. We move on to 4. Tough start with 2 spinners on. Difficult to get going. First ball we face for an awful long time. Nick Compton's hogged the strike a little bit, so we don't feel like we're in at all, really.
Short leg fields this. Such a good delivery he just bowled, and he'll be cursing his luck the batsman is still at the crease. Charges down the ground, and he's
hopefully we've got that. Get out. Yes. Good shot. Was worried for a minute that fielder was running round. We needed that. Need to get on with this a little bit. Gone again, and that's a nice clip as well. One bounce for another straight 4.
This guy struck the ball so sweetly, Matt. He's certainly got his eye in.
Couple boundaries, let's not get carried away. Another spinner on, a different one again though. Spinners everywhere here, innit? Left arm spinner is Smith this time. Missed that one, which ain't good. Missed another one. We're not in the greatest of form for some reason. Back to basics, come on. Come on, back to basics.
Oh my word, beaten all ends up and no run there.
Going for a bad little period here at the moment. Bowled us. Don't know what happened to us. We were all over the place there. We couldn't play a shot for 3 or 4 balls. I don't know what we were doing there. That's a very uncharacteristic dismissal. Don't know what we were doing. But we were in trouble there for 3 or 4 deliveries, and in the end we're out. And once again, a disappointing T20. 2 disappointing T20s in a row in this episode 39. 12 and 13 is awful scores. We've not really got going. Luckily, Hildreth's put in some runs, but I don't think it's going to be enough, is it? Who's won that one?
And that's the final wicket, and the batting team have fallen short of the target.
Yes, Somerset have managed to come home. So they've 1 win and 1 loss. It'd be nice if we could get on into the actual finals day and that in this year. We've not done anything in the other 2 seasons. And a good 88 from Hildreth, who really is a star turn in this Somerset side, no doubt about it. Seems to score runs regularly. Mr P Spartan has got to deliver in this T20. And so far it's been 2 very poor knocks. In that one there, he just couldn't get the... I don't know what happened to me. Just couldn't get the ball away. And my timing and sense of direction and everything just disappeared for that shot that I was out on. It was crazy. T20 v Worcester. Now come on. Need a good start. Need like 3 or 4 boundaries in the first half a dozen balls we face to set ourselves up and get going. Need a pace bowlers on. I hate it when we come in with spin on. It doesn't help. Runs to be had when the pace is on the ball, there's no doubt about it. Home again, 3rd home game in a row. Not even getting up to our average at the moment in these first 3 games. That's how disappointing we've been. We are going to be chasing now today. Worcester will be batting first, so this will be something different. What will they knock out? They've had a hell of a start. About 150, so nothing major, but still under the lights. Not going to be easy. There's our average going down all the time with these poor runs, scoring efforts. We're in early and once again it's spin. Spin our nemesis. Trestoffic's having an even worse T20 than us. He's gone cheap as again. Still not off the mark. 3 decent shots, no runs. Four balls, no runs. Pressure's on a little bit for us in this T20. Just don't feel like we're in nick. We're in nick in the championship, but we can't seem to get it away in the 1-day stuff at the moment. But we are in with Hildreth now, as Compton's gone and joined Trestoffic back in the rabbit hutch. We still haven't got down the other end to face the pace bowling. We're still struggling against his spin. Finally get off the mark. There's only a single though. I do feel like we're out of nick at the moment, and everything seems to be a bit of a struggle. Getting desperate here. We've now lost Hildreth as well, which is really bad news. Our stellar batsman. Finally we get to face the pace bowler. First time today. We're going to want to try and make things happen here. Got that away nicely. 4 runs. Finally back on strike. It's been frustrating. We haven't been able to have enough of the strike. Oh, and we're out. And that's why we don't get any strike. And then we think we need to get on with it when we get the strike. We're totally out of form. We can't seem to play the big shot off the spinner like we were playing in the championship. We're playing that lazy shot across the wicket like that again, which we haven't played for a long time, but it's got us out twice recently, and we are in a bit of a doldrums here. Lack of strike. We were starved of the strike for so long, didn't have any strike, and it was frustrating the hell out of me. Sat here waiting for it, and that's been the downfall of that wicket really. At the moment this has been a very disappointing first 3 games in the T20, and Somerset lost that one. They only managed 112 in reply to Worcester, which was real disappointing. But yeah, our form's gone totally out the window for some reason there. We need to put in a performance. We just can't. I don't know for why. I don't know what's happened. But at the moment we are playing pretty rubbish cricket altogether. And it's come at the time of the season when we really want to be pushing on and putting in some good performances in the T20 to get ourselves recognised. That's the format we think we got a chance of breaking into a different country with to begin with. We score runs quite quickly, but boy, we had a shocker so far. Absolute shocker. Warwickshire in the T20. Come on. We scored a 50 against Warwickshire in the T20. Can we do it again? We need the strike. I don't want to be starved. Like, not having like one ball and 2 overs is crap. To get yourself going is really hard work then, and then you feel the pressure's on. You need to score when it comes to you. Definitely felt like that in that last game. So last innings probably of this episode is against Warwickshire in the T20. It's at Lancashire Stadium. Somerset batting first. Hopefully we can do something. We've had a terrible run so far. We lost that last game to Worcestershire, which was disappointing. And we were out so cheap for 5. We need to get in and get some pace bowling into us early. We don't want them. We've got pace, so that's what we wanted. If it's Boyd Rankin, he will drop short. It's Chris Wokes actually, but got hold of it, and that's what we mean. Get in up and running early, and that's a 4. That's what we wanted. Early balls, all early stuff on the score sheet. That's a wide ball. Just leave it. Don't want to be starved of the strike. Need the strike. It's the key. Got it away again. I think we started with 2 boundaries here. Good stuff. That's the sort of start we definitely needed. Get us up and running. Get our confidence high and hopefully go on and make a score in this last innings of episode 39. Come on. Right, Boyd Rankin's on now. Always a tough ass when Boyd Rankin's on. If he drops it short, we can go. Push, push, push. Just the 1. You've earned a trophy for something. You've earned a trophy. Don't know what that's for. Whether it's 2,000 runs in all forms of cricket or something. We haven't. Just flashed up in the corner and had a little 2,000 on it, so I'm presuming that's what it might be. There's a man back there now. Decent field for Chris Wokes, to be fair. Wide end. Time the life off that. Looks like we're timing the ball a little bit better, which is a good thing. Yeah, that's a nice shot. 2 for sure. In fact, it's 4. It's a good start. Now keep it going. Wide in. Nah, get out of there. Oh, there's a man back there. Oh, no. 13 and 8. Awful episode. Sorry, guys and girls at home. Thought we'd hit that well. Man runs round so quick when you put it in the air. And you're out. And we are failing at the moment at T20. The one thing we look so much forward to. And we had a good start then. Exactly the ball we wanted to put where we wanted it. And the man's out there. Should have pulled it. Just choosing the wrong shot all the time at the moment. And that is why we keep getting out. 4 scores all below 20 in the T20 is not good. Somerset again failing to make a decent score, and there's no way they're going to win with that. So it's 1 win and 3 losses for Somerset at the start of the T20 campaign yet again. And that is a shower of shit, really. Next up is Northamptonshire. We're not going to show that in this episode. We're going to quit now on this episode because it's gone so poor. I don't want it to continue, and hopefully when we come back we'll be in a lot better fettle for episode 40. Let's just see. There you see the poor form from earlier on where it was getting attention in the 50 over of the Australian is now a fair way off again. So our poor form of late has knocked that, which is good from a gaming point of view, but not from our career point of view. We were on the brink of being noticed and perhaps getting recognition to play in the Australian domestic 50 over side. We've now lost that again, which is disappointing. Recent form has been really poor. Just have a look at our average and stuff before we leave. 2020 average is on the wine. It's down to 13, which is what we seem to be getting every time at the moment. Real disappointment there. Pro 40 has dropped from 20 down to 18 as well. Recent form and that has been awful. The only thing that's on the climb is our first class average, which is now up to 14. If you remember, season 1 it was only 6. Season 2 it was 10. So we have managed to add nearly 5 on that. If we could end the season without it being nearer 20, then that would be fantastic. But at the moment we're having a bad trot. We're in bad form, and it's reflecting in our scores in that episode, in episode 39. It does happen to batsmen. You do go through bad knocks. So perhaps that's what's happening to us at the moment. Anyway, guys and girls, see you very soon for episode 40. And I've been the Pro Spartan Gamer here on Don Bradman Cricket 14. Cheers.